Hey, good morning. It's early. I am at Costco. I just filled my car up. It's horrifying every time I fill up my car, but I did quite a bit of driving yesterday and I wanted to go fill up. It's best to fill up first thing in the morning. And I try not to let my car get below half a tank. If you look into ways to get a little bit more bang for your buck when it comes to getting gas, they do recommend filling up as early in the morning as possible because the temperatures are lower and the density is, it's the whole thing about the gas expands as it warms, it gets warmer throughout the day, and the amount of gas in your tank has to do with how fast it evaporates and stuff like that. Every little bit helps. Right now, I just filled up here at Costco. It's $4.49 a gallon here, which is not bad compared to some places, which is disgusting to me. And I know it's only going to get worse. It's projected to be $6 by July, I believe. July to August, it's going to be like $6 a gallon. It's already more than that in some places. I mentioned a channel in a community link that I posted last night, and I talked about a channel that I have been watching. I don't know if you've noticed, maybe not. Shit's getting bad. Have you bought groceries lately? I am very cost conscious when it comes to groceries. I have always been that way. It wouldn't matter if I had $1 billion in the bank. I don't like paying more for things than I have to. I grew up poor, as I know y'all are sick of hearing, but I grew up poor. We never had a lot of money, and we had to watch our money. There were a lot of times I would go shopping with my mother, and she had this little handheld plastic tabulator thing that she would calculate how much she had spent. And there were more than a few times that she underestimated the total, and she had to put some stuff back because she just couldn't afford it. We didn't have money. And we just bought essentials. She was not buying junk food and snacks and things like that. We got the essentials, and that's it. And I ate a lot of those. Remember those generic black and white groceries? I ate a lot of that growing up. And but I carry that mindset on into adulthood, and it has served me well. I have not had a lot of money most of my life. Even as a young adult, I was on my own. When I was 17, I was on my own, and it was either sink or swim. You're either going to make it or you're not. It's up to you. Nobody is going to save you if you don't make it. It's a real motivator to not fuck your life up, because I knew if I did, it was going to be me that had to dig myself out. Anyway, somebody commented on the post, and I am probably reading too much into it. And I don't remember it word for word. I don't have it in front of me, but I posted a channel. It's Appalachian Homestead with Patara. That's her name. I think she pronounces it Patara, Patara. It's very cool, unusual name, Patara. Anyway, she and her family, they're homesteaders. They used to live in the city, work a regular job, and they were not happy with their life, so they sold everything and went out and built a whole new life for themselves a number of years ago. And she talks about how to garden, how to can food, how to be self-sustaining. And I've learned a lot just watching her videos. And and I posted that. I said, if you're interested in finding out more about being self-sufficient, check out her channel. There are plenty of other channels out there, I'm sure. That's just one that I'm aware of. I don't sit and watch this stuff all day, but I think it is good to have extra knowledge. I like to learn new things every day about a number of topics. But somebody replied and said, I think it's great that you posted this channel, because I would hate to see this topic take over your channel and you just talk more and more about it. And for various personal reasons, I can see how that would happen or something. Well, and I'm not picking on this one person. I'm not. I know people like this, where if there is a subject that is uncomfortable or scary, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear about it. And this person said, that's not the content I want to see on your channel. And I would hate to see it take over your channel. Well, first of all, If you know me very well and you've been around for a while, you know that I kind of bristle at people who tell me what to say or do with my channel. And it makes me do the opposite. Because I'm sitting here going, honey, I will burn this bitch to the ground before you will tell me what to do. I will flush this channel down the toilet before you tell me what to do. I'm going to talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. I totally understand. I myself have watched YouTubers in the past. I like their content, but it kind of took a turn, and it's like, yeah, this doesn't really interest me anymore. I'm out. I don't feel the need to announce my departure like I'm at the airport. I just go. I just stop watching. And I just forget about them. I might come back and check on them later. They're still, this channel doesn't interest me anymore. It's fine. And I just go watch something else. I don't need to tell them. I mean, I figure they're doing with their channel what they want to do. If this is the direction they want to go in, then they should go in that direction if that's what they want to do. But I'm not picking on this person. But I know a lot of people, myself. I have people in my family like this. When a topic comes up that makes them uncomfortable or it scares them, they will actively try to change the subject. They want to talk about happy things. Let's talk about fun things. Tell a funny story. Let's talk about light, happy things. We don't need to talk about that. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we do, because sometimes when you're an adult and you live in the real world, you need to talk about real shit. Okay. If you live on planet Earth, this affects you. I don't care if you're wealthy or not. It's going to get everybody. Our boat doesn't just have one hole in it that we can quickly patch and go, whew, that was close. Our boat has hundreds of holes in it. We are not going to be able to patch them all. And not only that, there's no interest in patching these holes for most people. They're not even aware the holes exist. You know, there are a lot of things converging into the perfect storm of fuckery for people on this planet. One of the big ones is the fertilizer shortage. No, don't talk about that stuff, Mary. Just talk about happy things. Tell a story. Tell a funny story. All right, I got one for you. You're going to love this. There is a worldwide fertilizer shortage. Did you know that? Do you know what that means? This is great. Fertilizer shortage means that people starve to death. It starts in third world countries and then it spreads because the people who don't starve to death go to neighboring countries and look for food, and then they kill people, and then the starvation continues. And the shortage, if it continues to get worse, which it is projected to do, means that millions of people will starve to death. And those who don't starve to death are going to start invading other countries and looking for food. And do you blame them? Hell, I would too. If I had no food to eat, I would go looking for some food. It's not, I get it. I would do the same thing. So, and not only that, you can sit there and say, well, that doesn't affect me. I have money. I'm fine. Yeah. You think inflation is bad now? You do your grocery shopping, you think it's bad now? Wait till about fall. Wait till this fall. When the fall harvest starts. And it's abysmal because the fertilizer shortage means less output by about 40%. If you do not have adequate fertilizer, your output is going to be reduced by 40% on average. I know, that's a funny twist to the story. And so the groceries that you are able to get are going to double, triple, quadruple in price. Maybe you had to be there, but I just think that's a riot. Oop, like a food riot. I'm talking about these things because they matter. If say you were at your friend's house, you love your friend. You're standing out front of their house and you're talking, and you notice smoke rising from the back of their house. And you say, hey, I happen to see that there's some smoke coming from the back of your house. Now, it may be nothing. I hope it's nothing. But you might want to check that out. You might want to go check that out, see what's up with that. And your friend goes, oh, stop it. No, no, I don't want to talk about that. We don't need to look into that. It's nothing important. Just why are you trying to bring everybody down? What are you some crackpot? Listen to you, you're crazy. I don't need to look into that. You're like, no, seriously, I actually think the smoke is getting worse. You might want to go. I'm not saying, if you don't want to do anything about it, you don't have to. You can continue to stand out here with your hands in your pockets and do nothing. You do have that choice. But you might want to take a minute and just look into it for yourself. Shut up. You just tell me a funny story. Come on. Tell me some celebrity gossip. Did you watch that Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial? Oh my God. Let's talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't give a shit about two narcissists who divorced each other. I don't care. But I'd rather talk about that. That's more fun. Let's talk about it. I don't care about that smoke. It's nothing. You're seeing things. You're crazy. What? Okay. I guess I'm going to go then. I see your house is burning down. That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, maybe somebody's cooking out back there. Maybe it's a grill smoking. I'm just saying it might not hurt to go look. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm saying to you. It may be nothing. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe these gas prices won't affect literally everything you buy. If you have an electric car, maybe you're safe. Maybe, because you use electricity to charge your vehicle, which is produced by what? Maybe it won't affect you. Maybe unicorn fairy dust will deliver everything to you that you need. And when it's transported, they won't need any petroleum products to get it to you. Maybe it won't be used in the production of things you buy. It probably won't affect anything that you have to pay for. You will probably be fine. Let's just hope your neighbors are also fine so that when they run out of food and can't afford anything anymore, they won't bother you. I'm sure they won't. I'm sure they won't come looking for any of your resources when they're starving. It's probably fine. You know what? You're right. That smoke coming from the back of your house, it's nothing. You know what? Just forget everything I said. It's fine. Go get your nails done, get some more fake eyelashes, it's cool. Don't worry about paying off your debt or anything else. And I'm starting to sound like Patera because she has a point. She has a point. I know I sound like gloom and doom. And am I going to talk about it in every video? No. But am I preparing? Am I making arrangements? Am I doing things? Hell yes. Have I been doing so for over a year and a half? Hell yes. If shit hits the fan, are my kids and I, my pets, my kids and I going to be okay? I stand a pretty good chance of saying yes, we will. I will not be here though. You will not see me anymore. If shit gets real, there won't be any more YouTubing. I will be gone. I will not be here anymore. But if you're still able to access the internet, you can watch my old videos. And, as the world falls apart around you, as long as you have internet access and power for your device, you can sit and watch me tell funny stories and do funny little skits wearing different little outfits. And you can watch me tap on things. And at least as shit just falls apart, you will be relaxed and entertained. I've made thousands of videos that don't talk anything about this, that don't mention any of this. I've made hundreds of videos right here on this channel that don't say anything about it. Just for me alone, you have plenty of content to keep you happy and entertained. And maybe you will be able to ignore the reality that is your world now for a half hour. And maybe if you ignore it long enough, like the people in my life, maybe if we just don't talk about it, it will never be a problem. I only want to talk about happy things. I don't want to talk about scary things. Okay, well, see how that works for you. I wish you all the best. I really do. The only reason I brought it up is because I care. If I saw smoke coming from your house, I would tell you because I care. Not because I'm trying to scare you or upset you, but because I think you need to know. And a lot of people are completely oblivious to what's going on. And all I'm saying is you might want to go check it out. You might want to go see what's going on back there. You might want to do a little look in. You don't have to. You don't. It's totally up to you. But like the ant and the grasshopper story, the fable of the ant and the grasshopper, don't come beating on my door in the wintertime. And I'm the ant, and I will be taking care of me and mine, and I will have arrangements for the grasshoppers that don't understand that. Again, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I know this is not a fun video. I know a lot of you don't want to hear it. You're going to say I'm crazy. You're going to say, oh, Mary's lost her mind. Okay, maybe so. Maybe that smoke coming from the back of your house is nothing. Maybe so. I hope it is. I genuinely hope it is. But if it's not, by the time you realize it, it's going to be too late to do anything. And I don't want to see that happen to anybody. I want you to be prepared. As for whatever that means to you. Whatever you think you need to do. But you need to go check that fire out. You need to go check out that smoke. And then decide what you're going to do about it if you're going to do anything. That's all I'm saying. All right. I got to get home and get to work. I hope you have a great day. I'll get back to light and fun topics next video. I'll try not to talk about it anymore, but the only reason I am is because I'm worried. I am worried. But when I worry, don't waste all your energy just being worried. And don't panic. Just like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says, rule number 1, don't panic. Panic never helped anybody. That's another thing. If you're the kind of person who panics easily, you need to get that shit under control. It may serve you well in the coming years. You cannot panic. You need to calm your ass down. However you need to do that. Take some breaths. Calm down. It's not cute to run around in circles and freak out. Quit that. You need to be able to focus and figure out some real answers to what's going on and how to deal with it. But don't panic. Don't panic. Take your energy and channel it into something useful. Like learning about what's going on, understanding the trends worldwide, and understanding what that's going to mean for you and your family in the coming months and years. And then do what you think is appropriate to deal with the possibility of these trends coming to fruition over the coming months and years. That's what you got to do. That's what I am doing. That's what I have been doing for over a year and a half now, behind the scenes on my own. I don't talk about it. But yes, we have been making plans. We have been preparing for what I believe is pretty certain to happen in the next 6 months, year, 2 years. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Don't panic, but you might want to go check that smoke out. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again soon.